Hello.
Hi, my name is
Hi.
Adlan.
Hi, I'm Addy.
Today we're going to interview a prominent guitarist in the Malay rock community, Addy Cradle.
Hello.
Let's start the interview. Could you tell us how you got started as a musician in Singapore?
I started way back in 1988, 89, doing a Teacher's Day performance and those kind of things. But I really got serious when I was in secondary school. I had the privilege to hang out with the pre-U students who were very active with music, and at the same time my uncles they have their own bands, so they were playing for Malay weddings. Yeah, that's how I actually started. Yeah.
Could you tell us the different musical experiences you had as a vocalist and as a guitarist?
I explored the idea of singing way back in 1990, 1990 lah. So I enjoy singing a lot, but at the same time the pressure of being the front lane or singing in front of the crowd, you you don't expect a singer to sing well with a blocked nose and a running nose, this kind of thing. So, and I realized that for me personally, it's like you are at the mercy of your own body when you are sick and you have to do a performance and you cannot back out. But that's where you get all nervous and those kind of like anxiety and all this. Playing the guitar is another thing. Even if you're sick, also you can still play. So I can safely say nowadays at this age I truly enjoy playing the guitar more than singing.
How do you think rock has shaped the Malay identity?
When you think about rock, is always about the guitar and the drums, right? So I think from the 60s it was the pop yeye era. Then after that in the I think early 70s, somehow the music from like Deep Purple got into our shores, and the Malays just like maybe they love those kind of sound, and also the blues, like rock and blues. And from the 70s onwards, there was an era where Sweet Charity, of course Dato' Ramli Sarip from the frontman, he kind of like helped change the whole thing. It's not only in Singapore, it's also Malaysians are also affected by this phenomena where uh, rock with the long hair and those kind of not aggressive but more energetic performance came about. So yeah, it's until now you can see that there's a change where rock is not only just about the guitar and all those things. It's also about uh, theater lights and all those things. I I myself I'm also not guilty, but I'm part of this movement where I'm trying to bring the rock music into a different concept. Like recently, I just did my concert at the Esplanade, which involves a lot of visual drawings, lighting, and storytelling. So I think yeah, it's changed a lot in that sense.
How has Malay rock music changed throughout the years?
It's gone to a phase where uh, personally for me lah, gone were the days where it's just the guitar and the drums or the those kind of screaming voices. It's gone into a phase where arrangement is concerned, the chords are more uh, vibrant, the arrangement are more complicated. I think it's a positive change, but at the same time, I think it's just a part of uh, evolution where everything has to change into a more colorful state. Or I think so. Am I right to say that? But at the same time, I believe that it's like a cycle. Um, Things will go back to where it is just a simple guitar and drums music. I think so. Yeah, yeah.
What sort of themes do you generally revolve your music around?
I'm more into those kind of like I'm a big on rhythm. Like you have the drums. I would like to. I will probably incorporate that with the tabla or something like the bamboo flute to just add a different texture. I I've seen as time goes by, I hear things as texture like and colors. So I kind of relate music in that sense. So I like to add elements that are not surprise, but things that people won't think about.
How do you take Malay rock and create it to be your own?
Oh, Malay rock is it? I I guess it's just about putting in your own flavors. Like probably a good example would be, I grew up in an estate where my neighbor is Indian, my other neighbor is Chinese. So I have all these uh, musical influences lah. Because every race has got their own sound. Even when they do their prayers, so there's a sound, right? So how do I put them? Okay, I basically took those sounds and put into good example would be like Cradle. There's one album I did with Mantoya. I add like there's this song titled Cerita Awan dan Bajaran. So I add those kind of very Indian influence, Indian scale. I also don't know what is the scale. So to me, it's like what are my influences outside and how I add into my playing, and hence it will come out in the so-called rock song or whatever it is that we are referring to. So I think that's how I put my own thing. Does that make sense?
How do you think your music has enriched the lives of the Malay community?
Probably if there's one thing I can say is um, I've shared uh, guitar things or guitar knowledge with the younger generation through my recordings, and I've got a lot of younger guitarists who they come up to me and say, "Hey, Bang, thank you. How do you play these things?" And I will show them, and I hope through my songs I always write about uh, stories or things that I went through. Maybe they understand what I'm saying, and most importantly, I hope like I've shown them a positive way to be a musician, I guess. So yeah, that's. I hope I enrich them in that sense. Yeah. Mm.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.